Question. P.S. When 0.1 times x minus 0.5 is less than 0.3 times x plus 0.1, which of the following must be true? Solution. The second property of inequality. Multiplying or dividing an inequality by a negative number changes the direction of the inequality sign, which is negative rule in inequality. That is, if a is greater than b, then a times x is less than b times x, and a over x is less than b over x, where x is less than 0. The second fundamental concept in inequality. When we add or subtract a certain number from both sides of the inequality, the sign of inequality does not change. So, if we add or subtract x from both sides of an inequality, it does not affect the inequality sign. If a is greater than b, then a plus minus x is greater than b plus minus x. We are required to find the option that is true when 0.1 times x minus 0.5 is less than 0.3 times x plus 0.1. It is like grouping the same types. Group those with x's and group the numbers. Thus, simplifying the inequality 0.1 times x minus 0.5 is less than 0.3 times x plus 0.1, we get negative 0.3 times x plus 0.1 times x is less than 0.1 plus 0.5, or negative 0.2 times x is less than 0.6 by the second fundamental concept in inequality. Using the second property of inequality, which is negative rule in inequality, let us divide the inequality by negative 0.2, then negative 0.2 times x over negative 0.2 is greater than 0.6 over negative 0.2, that equals to negative 3, or x is greater than negative 3. Thus, B is the correct answer. Answer B.